Okay, we're going to go through a series of different examples. So again, in this video, we are talking about inequalities, and we are describing section unit 3, which is actually kind of chapter 2 in our textbook, in our workbook, and this is workbook section 1.1. And we're just introducing you to inequalities and getting started here. This particular example says write each sentence as an inequality. Okay, it says number C right here, and for number C, that's kind of weird because that's our variable that we don't know what that number is exactly, but just write it down. It says C plus, so we're going to write C plus 9.4. And it says greater than, so it's getting used to the wording of inequalities, right? Greater than means more than, so this is greater than. So it doesn't say, or it says greater than or equal to. So I write it with a little mark under it, right, like this. And I say this needs to be greater than, it's getting eaten by the alligator chomper, one way to think about it. And then you put your -6 on that side. That's it. That's all you do for that example, okay? This next one says 6, write it down, is greater than, so using our knowledge of less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, we're going to write this as greater than because it's getting eaten by the larger number. And it says a number P. We don't know what it is. Write down that variable. -8. P -8, just like that. Not too bad. Okay, that's all you do on that one is just write down your answer right there. And so look at this. 10, so write it down. 10, as we go, is no more than, this is the language right here. No more than, if I think about my bank account and I think about money, if there's no more than $100 in my bank account, that means that there is 100 or less. Okay, so this translates into less than or equal to, okay, because it needs to be smaller or equal to. Okay, so the way I would write this is I go less than or equal to. 10 is less than or equal to the sum, that's the addition of what? The sum of 3 times a number. Well, ignore the 3 times amount to begin with. And then it says the sum of a number and 4. So let's do that first. Sum of a number and 4, a number y. And then it's going to be 3 times that number. So we write parentheses around it because it's going to be 3 times a number y and 4 added together. That's the sum. The wording on that last part is, this particular example is kind of goofy, a little weird, a little challenging, but that is our final answer on that one. All right. Let's go over our next problem here. Okay. Next problem is this one right here. Let's go to this one. It says, tell whether, actually, let's do this in a new video.